Oh my goodness, it is so hot out here. I am not going to make this video too long because I am currently melting. I don't know if you guys can see my lip sweat. But this past week has been so amazing, between me sharing that idea that I've been working on, that conversation panel. In addition to that, on Monday, I started back school, and I'm expected to graduate hopefully by the summer. So I'm really looking forward to finally say that I have my master's degree, hopefully, God willing. But when I started out this week, I was praying to God, not only help me to be a prepared student in the classroom, but also be a prepared student for life. What do I need to soak in, learn, absorb each and every day? So Monday, I started out very wide-eyed, open, prepared, ready to learn. I am sweating, y'all. Ready to learn and listen and see what God wanted to teach me. Didn't really learn much Monday. Nothing significant jumped out at me. Tuesday, the same thing happened. Wednesday kind of started out that day. Not until the evening, where I was having a conversation with one of my best friends, and she was sharing with me how she had had this conversation with her mother, being very open, transparent with her mother. And for me, I was kind of like, dang, I've never really talked about things like that with my mom in that context. And I've recognized that before, but it was in this moment where I was like, I want to be my whole self in every space, in every room, in every conversation. And so I am dripping, sweating. And so I sat in my room and I just wrote an entire essay, just expelling all my thoughts, everything that I had been harboring inside of me that I had not shared with my mother ever. My mother is a very loving mother. She's always been there. She's always been supportive, but there's just certain things, you sometimes draw back on when having conversations with your parents, just because you may feel ashamed, don't want to disappoint them. But I felt as though in my heart that this was the time for me to finally open up and be 100% truly who I am. And after doing that, I felt so liberated, so free, so me. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because there's so many people who I've spoken with that are harboring these feelings of shutting themselves off when they're in different spaces, in different rooms, and not being 100% them wherever they go. Now, you may not be in a case where it's like my mother, but you may be going to work or school or with certain friend groups where you feel like you have to constrict who you are to please others, to constrict who you are, what conversations you have, so that others would accept you. And all I have to say is the best you can ever be is yourself. The best person in the world that you could ever possibly be is you. And so as you go through this upcoming week, I want you to take steps towards being who you are. Do what you want to do. Believe what you believe and share that with others, because the world needs you. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm hot. Bye-bye.